I don't hear any work happening out there. Wow, they're really not doing anything. Better grab this camera to show Mr. Cullinane.
Girl, what is you doing?
Girl, I got a psych exam in like 2-3 weeks. I gotta study.
We're supposed to be going over this right now.
Okay, and you weren't even going over it with me.
I mean, how are we supposed to go over it if you're not doing what we're supposed to be doing?
Alright, if I put this away, we're not gonna do anything.
Yes, we're gonna go over the script. The script. Remember the script?
Yeah, I remember the script.
I don't know, the shoes just matter to me.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. Some people be having some ugly.
Stop! What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Why do you have 2 cameras in your pocket? Kaya? That's stealing something, she's gonna get you in trouble! That was a good long break. We hope you guys had a great spring break too, Bulldogs.
The weather was kind of crazy though. I thought I was on winter break for a second.
I know, right? Thankfully, some of those days retired some days. Anyways, what did you do for spring break?
Well, my family and I built a breakfast bench in our sunroom, so it was pretty cool.
That's cool. You're not gonna ask what I did? Well, I mostly worked all spring break. Oh, I also went to Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay, let's just go through school news.
The beginning of the 4th quarter has just started and the new system Aspen is now in use. If you have any questions regarding your Aspen account, check out the CPS page for a quick how-to on Aspen.
Seniors, although we only have 5 weeks left of school, let's finish the year off strong so we can enjoy our senior activities.
Are we ready yet for the new freshmen? Well, on April 6th, Senn hosted their annual orientation for incoming freshmen, and Eden Boy had to put together a video to show us how it went.
Welcome, class of 2023!
On April 6th, Senn welcomed the class of 2023. Teachers gave presentations on the different programs, current students answered questions, and the soon-to-be freshmen even played a game of Kahoot. Senn Arts was on display in the hallways as the event began. Students were painting, displaying their artwork, and playing music. Senn students also shared what they loved most about Senn with the prospective students.
The reason I love Senn, I agree with all of the teachers as well. It's such a great place to come and to learn and to find yourself no matter who you are, where you come from, or what you like.
Upcoming freshmen then shared their favorite thing about Senn.
My favorite thing about Senn is the new opportunities.
I really like how diverse it is and how accepting everyone is here.
My favorite thing about Senn is the IB test. You know, just trying to make new friends.
Before everyone left, our principal had some words for the class of 2023.
Hi Bulldogs, this is Miss Beck, your principal, coming at you straight from the hallway. This has been a great day. We're so excited to have met so many of you and your parents. Hopefully you enjoyed your time getting to know our staff members and many of your future classmates. The class of 2023 is looking great. Those of you who have not already accepted us the same way we accepted you, make sure you do so by the end of the week. And those of you who could not make it today, feel free to reach out with any questions you have. We look forward to seeing you over the summer for Freshman Connection and then at the start of a brand new year.
Senn hosted an honor roll assembly for all grades. Our sophomore correspondents were there to film. Let's take a look.
Very sexy.
So how do you feel about being in the principal's list?
It feels nice. It feels like a lot of my hard work has finally paid off. Like all that time studying and all the time stressing about grades, it feels nice to be recognized.
How do you feel being in honor roll?
It feels amazing. I feel like my hard work paid off.
Is there anything that you did to have maintain your grades high, like an A?
I was being organized and I turned all my assignments in on time. So I think that really helped me get in high honor roll.
Why weren't you at the assembly that day? I think I heard the name.
Mind your business.
Attitude. Why you always gotta be mean to me? Like it's never that serious. Well, let's move on. Some people are not sure what JROTC gets to do. So part of our team has put together a video to show us what they do in JROTC. The ins and outs, you know.
Can you just briefly describe what you do?
Well, I teach at JROTC at Senn High School. Our program is to provide leadership and help build cadets, students to be better people and to make better choices in their life.
Okay, so what do you do on the daily in a JROTC class?
In the daily, we have different type lessons. We have leadership lessons. We also have cultural lessons. Myself, I give time for students to have issues they might have that's not actually in a textbook, and then we go over them how we can make better choices off those and how you can sight through the problems you have, like conflict resolutions, how you can fix your conflicts through thinking and how you to resolve them to make better choices for yourself.
So what I learned in JROTC so far is to motivate others to do better, because I feel like that's the skill everybody needs to be successful in the future.
The thing I learned in JROTC is becoming a better citizen.
Something I learned from JROTC is that they prepare you to go to the Army.
In JROTC, I learned leadership skills.
En este episodio vamos a mostrar un video sobre México ya que se aproxima 5 de mayo. Vamos a ver lo que Insha y da encontraron. Viva México, mi gente.
In case you don't understand her very poor Spanish, we're going to show a video profiling Mexico since it's almost Cinco de Mayo. Let's see what Insha and Da found. Long live Mexico, my people.
Can you describe Mexico?
Yeah, Mexico is a really beautiful place. Mexico has a lot of places where you can go. Like for me especially, I like the restaurants because they give a really delicious food. My favorite food is tacos because I really like tacos with everything. I especially like the tacos, chicken tacos.
Where did you visit in Mexico? Which place?
I visit where my dad is from, Jalisco, but it's been a long time I went there. It's about I want to say 10 years ago. So I really can't remember how it looks like, but I really want to go visit my grandma sometime.
Ask what's the most and at least favorite part from Mexico.
My favorite part from Mexico is the restaurants over there, because the restaurants from Mexico are not the same as over here in Chicago. It's like a more calm place to be. They receive you nicely and they basically welcome you in a nice way. And my least favorite part from Mexico is there's a lot of violence.
Did you like my Spanish?
Were you speaking Spanish? Sounded like gibberish to me.
Always hated, as usual. I have fans, and I know you're one of them.
Yeah, okay.
Hello there, Senn. My name is Patrick Williams, your sports and political analyst, and today I'm here with
Mr. Kessner.
Daniel Descalso is sort of our replacement for us trading away Tommy LaStella to the Los Angeles Angels. Do you like what you've seen so far out of Descalso as our utility guy?
I do. I like Descalso a lot. What he brings to the table versus LaStella is the ability to back up at shortstop.
I was mentioning to you yesterday about our star two that's been slumping and not really showing too much power, Anthony Rizzo and Chris Bryant, and last night the two of them came through when the moment was right. Anthony Rizzo hit a 2-run home run off of Maeda, and Chris Bryant was able to go 2 for 4 at the plate against Maeda too. Also, do you think that this is sort of a good trend for them right now? You know, being able to just clobber off of Dodger pitching and potentially getting their star power and MVP status back?
Yeah, it's real good to see those guys performing. I didn't really have any concerns about Rizzo. Like I said yesterday, he's a guy that kind of is notorious for getting off to a slow start. So hopefully Bryant can get things straightened out, and as the weather continues to warm up, they'll continue to improve. I think we might be in for a really warm summer here in Chicago this year.
Now, Javier Baez appeared yesterday. He was applying for the Chicago Bears running back job, the deke that he did to the first baseman yesterday. Do you think Freeze was expecting that from Javier Baez, our magician?
You know, he should have been, based on Baez's track record with evading tags, but I don't think he was. And I'm pretty sure he knew that Baez had gotten him just as soon as it was all playing out. You look around the league, and a lot of guys would not even have tried to run that one out. So Baez channeling Cohen a little bit there from the Bears, doing what he does and getting on base. He's been a real dynamic presence for the Cubs this year. They're scoring over 50%, or he's scoring over 50% of the time when he gets on base. And I don't think they'd really be where they are without him.
Breaking ball. Made one big mistake to Baez and how he made it back. Ball crunched deep and gone! Three-run homer, Jason Hayward. At least 1-1. Rizzo swats that one out into the alleyway. Bryant should be able to score. It's 7-3. It's a double for Rizzo.
So for our bloops today, we're going to be asking the question, what is your best impersonation of Michael Cullinane?
Michael Kevin Cullinane. So let's call our SennTV team. They're going to show us their little moves, you know. Look moves.
Oscar, what's your best impersonation of Mr. Cullinane? But he does it with a more high pitch.
Yay! Michael's never wrong. Mr. Cullinane.
Yeah, and then you can do that afterwards. Be off the desk.
See? He's like,
This one's my favorite actually. Where he tells me to shorten my videos to no longer than 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
So you want to say how he says it to you?
Yeah.
Patrick, I feel like as someone who doesn't know much about sports, I think I get a little bored around this time.
He tries to be polite, but he's not.
So this is what I'm gonna say.
Well, he
and please, don't take no
like
offense to this, but yes, take it. That's what he does. So, Kaya, what's your impersonation of Michael Cullinane?
Okay, so something that he's always doing is with the episodes is always like, We have one more day, you guys. The episode needs to go up on Friday. It has to go on so we can watch it in class. Gotta get this done.
He always hit this.
But you have to have the fingers open because he does it like this. Gotta get done. No, he makes it. All right.
Impersonation of Mr. Cullinane.
Mr. Cullinane, can you spell them?
Oh yeah, sure. Just grab your pass.
Okay.
Well, could you please fill this water bottle?
Oh my god.
Okay, and can you please go to the water fountain? The water fountain on the 3rd floor. I think that has better water. This one usually doesn't come out. Or you could try the 1st floor. It's kind of cold.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. And also, could you not like untie the thing too much?
Okay, Mr. Cullinane. And scene. Alright, let's finish off the episode with our Toots my goods.
Toots my goods. When you ask for an account, check out the.
It's okay, we can.
Oof. That is the same word street. Why did you mess it up?
Oscar was laughing.
Because I repeated myself to keep going.
Oscar was laughing and Kay was like, Oscar, please. She told him to shut up. I'm like, damn, let her finish laughing.
Oscar, what are you doing?
Oscar's like cackling. He's like,
En este episodio. No. I'm not about to sound like I don't speak Spanish. I do this. I speak Spanish. Remember that. No,
yeah,
that's an insult.
She gonna hit us with that. Estamos aquí.
Okay. Okay.
En este episodio vamos a mostrar. Mostrar. I'm trying to pronounce the R on your last.